Muhammad bin Qasim, and then Muhammad bin Qasim, he was thinking for his territorial expansion or looting purpose only. He came to India only for looting purpose or territorial expansion? Territorial expansion in the 8th century AD, and thereafter in the early age death has not been able to fulfill his dream, and thereafter there is a coming of in the 1000 AD, it is coming of Muhammad Ghazni and Mahmud Ghazni, and his father name was Subukhtagin, and his younger brother name was Ismail. And then in the early he has been invaded towards India and the Punjab region along with his father, and he has been able to defeat. But at the last time of his life, Mr. Subukhtagin has provided this kingdom to his elder son, but he provided to his younger son, and that is Ismail. And therefore, the very next year after that, Ismail has been defeated by Mahmud Ghazni, and Mahmud Ghazni has taken this empire. And thereafter, from the 1000 AD onwards, he started attacking and then looting in the India. And then in the first 1002 AD, in the 1002, Jaipala king was there, and he was defeated by Mahmud Ghazni. And then due to such kind of, he got some humiliation, he suicided himself, and that is known as the first battle of Wahind and second expedition. It is which expedition? Second expedition. And thereafter it has been followed by some more expedition, and the sixth expedition in 1008, it has been, there is a second battle of Wahind. Second battle of Wahind, in which his son Anandapala has been defeated. And thereafter and it is in a confederates. There were this in a confederacy of some of the states were there. पीछे से you can pick up the cap and give it. So I said that, and then thereafter it has been followed by other expedition. In the sixth expedition, there is in 1008 that second battle of Wahind, and then there is an Nagarkot, Thaneswar, Kannauj, Mathura, and then able to reach in the 1025 Somnath, Kathiawar. And this is the 16th expedition, and when he was returning back, it was attacked from the backside Jars. Therefore, the revenge he come back for the only Jars. The 17th expedition was not for looting; it is for the taking revenge. And then I have seen that in his period there is some kind of portions are who involved and written something about him, but he has not been paid. Then I said that which are the name? First is Firdausi, and then it is also known as what I said, Homer of the East, and he has written Sahnama. Another is Al-Baruni, and then Al-Baruni has written Tahqiq Hind, and then I said that another I said that Ubti, and Udbi has written, I said that Kitab Yamini. And thereafter we have seen that there is some kind of how many times our Somnath temple has been destroyed? 6 times. And how many times it has been repaired? 7 times. Last it has been repaired in 1995. Understood? Thereafter I said that thereafter Muhammad Ghori, and then Muhammad Ghori, it is also from the Afghan side, and then first he has come and won the region of I said that 1175 Multan region, and 1182 it is Sindh region, and thereafter they have been able to Punjab. And by the time that there is Chauhanas are there, and then Chauhanas were earlier under the Pratiharas, the Chauhanas is able to have making a good confederacy along with the nearby kingdoms, and then they have been able to defeat Muhammad Ghori, and the first battle of Trai in 1191 he is easily able to defeat. But in the second battle, before that second battle of Trai, in between some story has been taken place, and then both the Gadwala king and then the Chauhanas, they have fought, and the Gadwala king capital was at Kannauj. And then I said that Jaychand, and they have they become weaker and weaker. But at the same time, he has helped Mr. I said that Muhammad Ghori, and therefore the second battle of Tarain Chauhan was defeated. And thereafter I said that 1194 में जब जयचंद आया तो 1194 में जयचंद को भी उसने नहीं छोड़ा, बोला कि तुम you cannot be of your son-in-law, तुम मेरे कैसे हो सकते हो. So he also defeated in the Chandauri and killed Jayachand also. That Muhammad Ghori also in the 1194 Battle of Chandauri, he has been ordered also remove this portion. And thereafter, later on the story already you know that what happened in the Gur. And then he has left some portion in the India, some governor and some other person to look after the Delhi and their expansion of empire, expanded empire. And there is an Ikhtiaruddin Muhammad bin Bakhtiyar Khilji, who is unable to take this region of he also captured Bengal and Bihar. Further, it has been found that in between 1205 and 1206, Mr. Ikhtiaruddin Muhammad bin Bakhtiyar Khilji has been died. And then this power come into the Qutbuddin Aibak. And from there the Slav dynasty started, and the Slav dynasty, the famous Slavs are, these are, I said that, Qutbuddin Aibak, and then I said that, Iltutmish, Aram Sahaka, famous slaves are three, Qutbuddin, Iltutmish and Balban. And then after the Qutbuddin and his son Aram son, there is everyone is in Bari dynasty, that is also known as Bari, and there is a Mamluk. Thereafter we had talked about, I said that Slav dynasty, it is 1206 to 1290, and the Khilji dynasty 1290 to 1320, and 1320 to 1413 it is in a Tughlaq, and then 1413 to, I said, 1451 Sayyid, and 1451 to 1526 it is, I said that, Lodi dynasty. In the Sayyid dynasty, in the Slav dynasty, we have seen there is the first ruler is Qutbuddin Aibak, and it is followed by Aram Shah, Kuwar Iltutmish, Ruknuddin, Ilm ko roka, Raj ko bahar, Rajia Sultan, Bairam Shah, and then I said that there is an Alauddin Masud, then Nasruddin, then Ghiyasuddin Balban, and it has been followed by, I said that, Kekubat Ke Umar and others. Understood? And we have seen, like in the Slav dynasty, what are the things we have seen in the Slav dynasty? Qutbuddin Aibak, he was known as Lakh Bucks, and then he has also, during the playing the Chaugan game or polo game, and at Lahore he has been fallen down and he has been died. And thereafter I said that he has made something, and that is what are the things he has made? Qutub Minar, under the name of famous, I said that, Khwaja Mujuddin Qatiyar Khaki, and then nearby this there is also Qutul Islam, the first mosque in India. It has been formed by them in the medieval period. And thereafter I said Adhai Din Ka Jhopda. Part of it there is some person who has written some books, and then it is I said that हसन नाजमी, जब आपको हसन जब याद ना हो तो इसका मतलब जस्ट स्ट्राइक इट, लाइफ में कोई चीज जाने मत दो, हसन नाजमी. एंड देन आई सेड द ताज उल मशीर, एंड देयर आफ्टर देयर इज वन पर्सन इज आल्सो देयर, फक्र करने वाला, ताज पे मास कर रहे थे, फक्र कर रहे थे. व्हाट दे आर डूइंग? फक्र, फखरुद्दीन, एंड दैट ही हैज रिटन है ना तारीख मुबारक साहिब. Thereafter we have seen there is a coming of what is his son Aram Shah, but Aram Shah was not able to do better rule, and their incompetency has caused the Iltutmish, who is from the Badayu, has been defeated and then acquired this region, and there he did what is Rajputas. Iltutmish kidhar gaye? Rajputas, and there is Ajmer and Thambor, Gwalior, Malwa, Jailur. This region has been completely vanished by him, the Rajputas, and then all the power come under him, and then he has also able to other nobles under him, and then he has got the caliphate through the Baghdad and got the Delhi Sultan. He became the Delhi Sultan, and thereafter he made one, I said, Turkani, Chahalgani or Chalisa. Iltutmish has made Turkani, Chahalgani or Chalisa. It is 40 nobles of Turks, those who are strong, making himself strong. Another person, another thing he did Ikta, and Ikta, you know that the Iktadari, and thereafter we have seen also he has two currency, Tanka and Jital, and Tanka is of silver and Jital it is, and then copper. And then the Iltutmish, you know that Iltutmish, who has completed the Qutub Minar, and he has also made for his I said that son, one is Sultan Garhi, and he is known as the father of Tom. He is known as what? Father of Tom. And thereafter, and the Iltutmish at the end of his time, he was thinking that the Rajia Sultan should be the next successor, but he was not been able to adopt it and not able to taken highly concerned that any person and a man can be doing sajda and then bending before the woman. Therefore, the no nobles and Malik has taken the chance to making Rajia Sultan. Then there is this come under the hand of Mr. Ruknuddin Firoz, and the Ruknuddin Firoz is utterly incompetent ruler, and then his it is controlled by his mother. I said that yes, Turkan Shah, and then I said that the Turkan Shah, you know, that he tried to kill everyone, those who were some offended in earlier life when was youth and all, and thereafter that is they were not all the other officials and all the members of and Delhi people are also not happy. Therefore, both of them were killed, and the power come into the hand of Rajia Sultan. And the Rajia Sultan, when he became in 1336, thereafter 3.5 years, and in this period he got when he became, they completely removed the Parda system and all, and then also he was in a completely male attire that he used to wear. And one person was there in his empire, and what is the name? Yes, Yakut. What is there? Yakut, and he was from Abyssinia. It means, I said that Ethiopia. And then in a few period of time, this Yakut become what is a superintendent of stubble, and that has not been also, nobles were not happy with this. But when he become the ruler of Delhi the ruler of Delhi Sultan, then the several governors of Lahore, governors of what I said that Punjab and they did not accept, but Lahore will have been suppressed and defeated, but the Altunia from the Punjab, they were not accepting. Therefore, he was going along with Yakut, this Rajia Sultan. In between, Yakut was killed, and then reason I said that Rajia Sultan was captured, and anyhow, this is the situation which is worse for them. She get married. In between Bahram, when he was coming from Punjab towards Batinda towards what is Delhi, in between his brother came, and the Bahram Shah killed both of them. And thereafter I said that Bahram Shah came, and that he is not also there after Bahram Shah. Aapko yaad hoga Rajia Sultan Bahar. And then I said that Alauddin Masud for free period comes, and there is, and I said that Nasruddin Mahmud, and then famous ruler who came, Ghiyasuddin Balban. And the Ghiyasuddin Balban, if I talk about, he was the person who completely finished the Iltutmish family and all. He was one of the Chalisa member, completely Chalisa, and several has been completely finished. And he has, what he did, he has introduced two departments. Which are the two departments he introduced? Balban, yes, Diwane Arj, Arijne, Diwane Arj, and Diwane Vijarat. Vijarat, that is related to finance, and also related to military regiment. And then we have been able to see jab unhone aisa kiya, and also Bal means also he said that I am the representative of the God, and then I am the deputy of the God, Niyabete Kudai, and I am the shadow of the God, it means Jille Ilahi. These are the things, and he also introduces that there should be on what? Then ulema and all, there should be no interference, religious interference by the, in the political affairs. And it has been completely removed, and he also introduces Faibos and Sajda. And because of all this, and then he also introduced Naraj ho gaya tha ulema, Nauraj. One festival, Nauraj, has been introduced. And also he want to win the faith of the people, therefore he introduced the best justice, and then best justice, and at the same time best spice system. But in between his son has been died, and therefore he is not able to go ahead with this. And then finally it has been, slave dynasty has been finished. And thereafter it come in the hand of what? Jalaluddin Khilji. Which is there? Khilji. And then Jalaluddin Khilji, and then the important ruler is, I said that Jalaluddin Khilji, and his son-in-law and also nephew, दोनों ही था, Alauddin Khilji. And last में एक याद रखेंगे नसरुद्दीन. बस नसरुद्दीन खुश हो. These are the Jal, और क्या है आपका? Allah. Jal and Allah. Jalaluddin Khilji and Alauddin Khilji. And what we are watching, that Jalaluddin Khilji, and then he was the person that he started thinking of. I said that first was the person, he said that the Delhi Sultanate, it should not be Islamic state, it should be Hindu state, because the number of people of Hindus are more than Muslims. So that is, he is the person first who talked like this kind of thought. And one of his son-in-law is, what is the name of son-in-law? Alauddin Khilji. And this Alauddin Khilji has been saying, आपको याद हो, if you remember that, और ये period कब तक चल रहा है? ये खिलजी कब से कब तक है? 1292, 1320. And if you remember in India, I said that if you remember, आपको last classes याद हो, there is a Yadavas of Devgiri, and Hoshalas of Dwarsamudra. And others of the degree 900 to 1350, and then Hoshala of Dwarsamudra I said 900 to 1350 if you remember. And after that that become Bamni, and that become what? Vijayanagar. Understood it? And यहाँ पर थोड़े से काकतिया थे, चोलास, पल्लवास, पांड्यास and all. Understood it? पांड्यास तो फिनिश हो चुके थे, and sorry पल्लवास. And then I said that Jalaluddin Khalji, one nephew and one of his commander, that it is Mr. Alauddin Khalji, उसको कहाँ भेजा गया? Towards the Yadavas of Devgiri. And when he went there, he completely lifted and looted lots of wealth. And he turned big with the lots of wealth. And सबसे हमने art and culture में ही बोला था, who is the richest dynasty? Khilji is the richest. He accumulated lots of wealth. Understood? तो किसके period में अच्छा art and culture नजर आएगा? Khilji. And किसके period में the quality of art and culture will decrease? Tughlaq. And then सैयद ने तो कुछ किया ही नहीं, तो वो तो ऐसे ही एम ही बीच में आ गया था. So I said that कहाँ थे हम? खिलजी. Understood? And तुगलक ने बर्बाद किया. कहाँ थे? Jalaluddin Khilji. And Jalaluddin Khilji also, what is get married of her daughter. Her daughter, it is with the Ulugh Khan. That is Changiz Khan. This side of India, there is what? Changiz Khan there. So वो सोचता था कि they should not, Temur, Changiz, these are the famous persons were there, जिससे लोग डर के रहते थे. तो बोला कि चलो हम if we have to save ourselves, इससे relation बना लेते हैं. So Ulugh Khan said that Jalaluddin Khilji also made the marriage of his daughter to Ulugh Khan.